click, I'm with your bitch, ride with no team. Bitch, trippin' about all money, steady worried about I spend. You all in or you ain't when you tryna make it out of this shit. Yeah, nigga on the roll and feel like everything made it. I don't feel no pressure, I been shitting on my foes, fucking hoes and living better.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Emerson Aguilar. How you guys doing today? I'm here with Naya. What's good? She just got highlights. That shit looks cool. That's cool. So today we have a special guest. We got Rico Slim in the house.
Sir.
Gotta clap it up. How you doing, my guy?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
Pretty good.
It's good, man.
How's everything going? We saw you just dropped a music video.
Yeah, most definitely. I've been sitting on it for a while, so I'm definitely excited I got a chance to finally drop it.
That's what's up. You got, Scotty, right? 'Cause that's who was on that music video. Yeah, that's
Real genuine dude.
Yeah.
Real genuine dude, for sure.
How you know, bro?
I mean, honestly, I believe I reached out to him, I think, like, sometime, like, this past summer.
Yeah.
I just, I heard one of his songs, and I just thought he was hard, so I just reached out, and then we just ended up linking, making the music, just like that.
He's a solid dude.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, genuine. One of the coolest artists I think I've linked up with in my city. So.
Yeah. So when did you start rapping? When was your... Did you start like as a kid, but like, so I want to know like when you started and then when you took it like serious.
I say I was rapping on and off pretty much since I was a kid, but when I really actually started recording music, it wasn't until like my senior year of high school.
Okay.
It was like 2016, and Meech, which we was talking about before the camera got rolling and shit. Me and him was like rapping on this old like. Just like real dusty, like old shitty mic with a sock over it, do rag type shit. And I recorded a remix over Perky's Calling About Future. And basically I posted it on SoundCloud, so SoundCloud was hype. And shit, it just kind of blew up around my high school and around my local area. And like within a month I had like 5K. It was like my first song, so I was like, I think I got something going, something good going. So. After that, I kind of just kept it rolling and just kept posting music throughout high school. But I feel like I wasn't consistent enough, so I don't think I really took music serious until I would say like 2019. After I tried my like 1 year in college.
How long ago was it when you started recording on that karaoke app with your cousin Gucci?
Oh shit! Wait, hold on, how y'all know that?
I'm Narward 2.0.
That's crazy. Damn, we was kids. we was like,
kind of guard.
Said, you the police.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie,
said, you the police.
Yes, bro. I say like, how old was you, man? We was probably in middle school.
Okay.
So probably like 7th, 8th grade. Probably like 13, 14.
Okay.
We was doing like the little auto-tune shit on there.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, that's nuts. that was impressive for real.
So what else? What other projects you got coming up?
I don't want to say I have any projects upcoming as far as like full bodies of work. I got a couple like maybe like 2 or 3 song EP packs. Yeah. And to make it, I'm sitting on. I don't want to say like the titles or anything, but outside of that would probably be a lot of singles and videos and stuff like that.
Okay. What are your goals with this whole music thing?
I mean, for me, obviously, I want to be able to live off of it. Yeah. I think everybody's like, dream with music. Ooh, at least mine is to pretty much just do what I love and get paid well off of it. You know what I mean? And it's not about the money, but just it'd be nice to, be compensating in the right way.
Exactly.
What pushed you to do, what was that turning point for you where you were like, you know what, I'm gonna take it serious. Like, this is what I really want to do.
I think, like I said, in college in 2019. Right when I dropped out, I was kind of like, I was pretty much lost. But I knew the one thing I always tie myself back to was music. So I kind of just try to lock in and take that serious. And that's kind of what led to the biggest project I think I dropped that did the most numbers, which was it was Mood Swings 2. So I had a couple of kind of like locally big songs on there. So that's kind of like what opened my eyes to it. So I think when you start to see like numbers increase gradually and you start to see the support and the consistency of everything, I think you start to, I guess it's like build your confidence and realize that you're going to achieve what you got set out for.
Yeah. When you dropped your first single in 2018, which I believe was Reassurance, I believe, did you feel like you were able to find your tone and your voice within your first project when you launched, or did it take you some time?
I was just finding my voice. To be real with you, Reassurance is my first song I think I ever had with like auto tune. So I was like me being introduced to that. It was just like me with my raw vocals just rapping. So that like opened up a whole new door.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely expanded my sound, and that's kind of like what got me all the way here to far gone right now, pretty much. Like rock could be kind of melodic, it's still kind of blended in with rapping.
And then I saw the 2019 too. You did that back in was it back and forth and touring?
Mm-hmm.
How was that? How long did it take you to do those projects?
For the project touring back and forth, those were on mood swings too. So I made that fairly quick. I linked up with Meech. He was my engineer, like my primary engineer at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think I knocked that out within. I think I finished that whole project within like 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was spaced out a little bit, but like I did like half those songs in a day. Cause at one point, pretty much, I was relying on Meech, and Meech had his own thing going on. So
He don't make music no more, huh?
he's getting ready to come back. I'll tell you that he got some shit for sure.
Gotcha.
He got some shit for sure.
Yeah. Your first music video featuring him got removed on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that happen?
I don't know, honestly. I'm glad though. I was gonna take it down anyway. so that wasn't our best work. It was good for the time though.
How long ago was that?
It was released on 2017. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, when did you start taking it seriously again? You said music
I would
work?
say really taking it serious 2019. I was still making music throughout the time, but it just like it wasn't like my main priority is what I would say.
Okay. That's hard.
Yeah, I've really been locking in the past couple of years.
Yeah, we can tell the work ethic is pretty amazing.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
That's what really calls us out. Like when you stand out, because there's a difference between people that want to be art, that want to do that, take it seriously as artists, but they don't have like that promoting wise on Instagram where you can't really give that character. So like sometimes we'll go to their page and they're kind of like everywhere when it comes to it. And then yours is like, I also saw that actually your first post, I don't know if like you were deleting throughout the years, but in 2019 was like your first post or whatever. Were you like deleting before, or did you just start in 2019?
I definitely archived shit, but like I said, that's when I started taking it serious in 2019. So it kind of adds up. I just started making my IG like damn near strictly music. Just all I promote. That's all I'm about. And sometimes like I feel like at one point it kind of bit me in the ass because it kind of got annoying. Where anytime I talk to somebody, it was only about music, but I got to realize like that's what I asked for.
Yeah.
I'm like branding and marketing myself a certain way, so that is what I'm embodying, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I definitely started getting better at that in 2019.
Well, that's good though, because we can definitely tell from your Instagram.
No, I appreciate that. That means a lot because that's everything I'm looking for pretty much. I want people to take me serious, and I'm really a problem out here in the city. So.
You got somebody managing your like brand because you're pretty good at like it looks really good.
Nah,
you just doing it yourself.
Yeah, I mean I got friends that like semi know what they doing in a sense, like they are pretty good at marketing. So I mean I get advice and help here and there. More or less specifically from Meech and my homeboy Wave, which was on touring. They got a pretty decent idea like marketing schemes and stuff, but all in all, like anything you see, like when you seen the Out Now video when I just dropped for Far Gone, when the lyrics at the bottom, the little loop that I just dropped the day after, all that's me. I'm just doing it on myself for real.
That's hard.
That's good, yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, you got to figure shit out yourself. You realize you can't always have your hand out, so. Mm-hmm. And especially in this city, you know what I mean? It's kind of like crabs in the barrel. So, a lot of people ain't really looking to help you anyway. So, you got to figure it out on your own.
Yeah. And then going back on that back and forth song that you have, did you drop a music video? Because I saw you have a music video out there for it. Did you drop it like a couple weeks after, days after, or?
I'll say it might have been a couple weeks apart. And I think what set the tone with that was pretty much it got delayed. It had like a real big buzz from my snippet. Like it was going stupid crazy. And I was trying to get it set up to where I had the music video on Apple with the actual song, like how the music video is playing along with it. And like at that time that was like real big for me at least. And it just ended up not working out. So I like ended up just pushing it back a little bit, trying to make it happen. But unfortunately it didn't. Ended up making the buzz even like bigger than what it was. So
I was gonna ask that too. Like how was that to you? Because you got like 11K views on it, so it's pretty big. Yeah, especially for like YouTube. 2K
first week, it was pretty big for me on a local scale. It was definitely it's probably almost up to this day. Then they're like one of my biggest moments. So.
And then I saw there's a gap between 2019 and 2021. So I guess like 2020, was it because of the COVID or you just took a little break?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Like I said, I started taking it serious 2019. So what I did was I put out that body of work towards the end of that year. And once COVID hit, it kind of slowed everything down. Mm-hmm. And I was, everybody dealing with their own life issues and things of that sort. But pretty much, I just like basically had like a year and a half spurt where like I was dropping a couple singles here and there, but I was just in the studio all the time, just cooking. Like cooked up like 150 songs within like a year and a half, and then that kind of like helped me reload for this year. Okay. That's why you seen me like just constantly dropping. So
you were like making music and doing all that.
Yeah, it was all preparation for this.
Okay.
I feel like as an artist, it's hard to kind of balance everything. Sometimes like you might have the music, but not the funds or finances to push it, or you have the finances to push it, but you ain't been in the mindset to actually record the music, or it's a lot of shit that goes into music. You know how it goes. So it's just nice to be balanced and have everything clicking at once.
You had a question? Sorry.
Yeah. So do you have any other hobbies or things you like to do other than music?
Man, as of late, I can't even say that. I feel like I'm kind of lame. Real, just music.
Okay.
I'm definitely a huge basketball fan though.
Yeah.
So my homeboy's trying to get me back in the gym and hoop. I'm so damn out of shape. I think I'm just running away from that that cramp feeling in your chest. I think I'm scared to get back in shape. But I definitely love basketball. And I'm a game nerd. I definitely I'll be on the game. I'll be on the PS5.
What games you play?
Staying out the way. Obviously, I like basketball, so 2K is at the top of the list. Like I said, I'm a nerd, man. Elden Ring, shit. I done beat that twice. I got Far Cry 6. Dying Light, like the.
Okay.
Yeah, the list go on. I got all the PS5.
Do you like camping games?
You said camping?
Camping.
Oh, I was like
no, camping.
Yeah,
like,
campaign.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
cool.
appreciate games like that. But the thing I got with campaign games, I would say, is I'd be nervous to get them because it's like if I pay $60 and the campaign only takes me like 4 hours to beat, like what the fuck I paid $60 for? You know what I'm saying? So I like games that like got a big online display or they RPG stuff that like you could play for months and they don't get old. So.
Yeah, that's cool. You don't play any multiplayer games?
Multiplayer?
Like you don't play no like Warzone or like Apex, Fortnite type shit?
Not for real. My brother been trying to get me like on Destiny and shit. And, like my boys be trying to get me on Call of Duty, but I got burnt out on that a few years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Any other things that you like to do? Like
sneakerhead? I peeped them shoes on your Instagram.
Oh, I peeped that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I guess you could say it's definitely high. I definitely like sneakers. I like sneakers for sure.
And hats too, right?
Yeah, sneakers, hats, clothes in general. I definitely like making sure I get shit that's not from here, like the ordered clothes from other places and shit like that.
I would say, I could tell that you had like different. It's not like Gucci brands, like familiar brands. Like it was like your own style type thing, so it was cool.
Yeah. I got a little designer here and there, not too much, cause like it's. I feel like a lot of people try to live beyond their means. To be real with you, like it's cool. I might have like a little something here and there, but. Outside of that, I feel like it's not too bad to keep it simple or support a brand that's not as expensive, but the quality is just as good. So, I'll save the designer for like when I'm like really up with some shit like that.
Yeah. Within your music, did you have any ups and downs? This is going back to your music, but
no, all the time for real. Ups and downs. I've definitely had times where I question my music, question myself. That's why you probably see these gaps in between, along with me working, but. If you're an artist, any artist will probably tell you honestly most of the time, there's at least been like 1 or 2 times where you kind of sat there like, damn, like am I making the right decision? You know what I'm saying? This is going to work out. So I've definitely had that a handful of times for sure. I've had a couple of times where I was just going to like flat out quit.
Yeah. What pushes you though to keep continuing what you're trying to do?
Just to be honest, I love it. I love the game, man.
That's good,
I love the game for real. I realized like how much I loved it once I realized like if I don't make a penny off this shit, I'm still gonna do it. It can just sit in my notes. I might not send it to nobody, but it's therapeutic to me. You know what I mean? So
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, I just enjoy doing it.
And then I don't know if the audience knows, but you said you're not from Kansas City, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm from good old Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very small town. I don't even know the population to be honest with you, but there ain't too much going on out there.
Okay.
Everybody thinks Kansas is like this open plain, like country ass area. You know what I mean? But Topeka is definitely kind of wild. Niggas is definitely like active out there. It's real small, so there ain't much to do. And if somebody want to come find you, they gonna find you. It's only like 10, 15 minutes each direction.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So did you move over here to Kansas City at a young age, or?
Young enough. I was 16.
16?
Yeah, I was 16. So.
Was it like your parents moving over here, or just?
I was just young and on some bullshit, and I kind of got wrapped up into some shit that kind of, you know, threw me off, shook me a little bit, and shit. I kind of just me and my pops mutually decided that I should come up here and live with him. And then the funny thing is, I ain't even end up staying with him for real. I got into it with him. I kicked out his crib, you know, staying with my auntie. So, you know, just for a while, I feel like I was just lost. That was all.
How does Lawrence feel about your music?
You said Lawrence? To be real, I got a couple of people I know in Lawrence that rock with me, just based off of people that go to KU.
You want to let people know who Lawrence is?
Lawrence? As far as, you talking about where I was born, right?
I'm talking about your uncle.
Oh, Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Damn, you really doing your research. You really doing your research. Like you're talking about Lawrence because I was born in Lawrence.
Well, we'll get to that, but let's talk about your uncle.
But Lawrence. Ask the question again.
How does he feel about your music?
Oh, my uncle Lawrence, he a big fan of my music. We just chopped it up a few days ago. He told me to keep pushing for real, and he says I got it. You know, and he's a very blunt person, so he not gonna sugarcoat nothing. If something's shitty, he's gonna tell me it's shitty. You know what I mean? So I definitely take a lot of advice and words of wisdom from him.
So your like family is pretty supportive with your music, or?
Yeah, absolutely, super supportive. I couldn't ask for a better family on that end, for real.
Yeah, that's good though to see. Yeah, it's really good. How do you? I saw that most of your videos actually get like really like a good amount of views, especially for. I feel like YouTube's hard to get views in general. Is there something that you do to promote your videos? Or is it just through Instagram and your stories, or?
Yeah, to be real, it's really just Instagram and Twitter promotion for real. Just constantly staying in people's faces, and then like you said, if the quality's always good, it's gonna catch the people's eyes. So if you got something visually pleasing, you know, so for videos, then pretty much they're gonna tap in. You know, if you have bad quality, you know, I mean, people got bad quality and people tap in if you're popular, or you know what I'm saying, you got a big fan base that's rocking with you, but you know, when you on the up and up, you wanna show people that you serious and you really about it. So you gotta make sure quality is up to par. Yeah,
and you said Golden Boy shoots your music videos.
He's done 2 out of the. I think I got 5 up. Yeah, he's done down there. Have my videos that's up right now. So
tell that boy to come on, bro. We been hitting that boy up
for real.
A minute.
Go to boy, bring your ass on, man. Yeah. Come on, stop playing.
We were actually, I think we were scheduled to have one a while ago, but I know he's a busy man, so
I can hit him up because I might be able to hit him up and get him down here for y'all. He's gonna be here in October when we do that shit for Ike.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
How do you know Ike?
I know Ike from high school. We both ran track.
Oh, ran track?
Ran track, yeah. I knew him from track before, like, his dreads got long, before he started even thinking about rapping.
Oh, so you know Marcus and all of them?
Marcus? Do I know Marcus? What's his last name?
I forgot.
I don't know if I know Marcus. But I know...
You know Ocha?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know Ocha. Yeah. Shouts to Ocha, too. You know what I'm saying? He in Utah. Gonna ball out.
Sure, yeah. That's
I'm glad they traded him. I feel like it gives him a better opportunity to get some minutes in, maybe even get a starting role. You know what I'm saying? So
to shine out. Oh yeah. So Lawrence, back to Lawrence. So you were born there, right? How was growing up there? How was that?
Didn't grow up there. I stayed there till I was 2.
Okay.
And then ended up moving to Topeka, and I stayed basically in Topeka till I was 16. So. Yeah, this is where I was pretty much born. You know what I'm saying? I stayed there a couple years.
Okay. Did you go to college?
Yep, I went to college for 1 year. I went to UCM.
UCM, okay. What
for?
That
out. You said what?
What for?
I can't even lie, man. I just didn't really want to get into trouble and get into bullshit. I just thought college was maybe the right thing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
But my major that I was under, what I was gonna try was it was digital media production.
Okay.
So that's what I was going under, and then I also went there for track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a high jumper when I did track. So,
You did video production too, you said?
digital media
Or
production.
digital?
What does that mean, or how? Like, what is that?
Digital media production.
Yeah. What is that like?
Like
Genre. You know what I'm saying? Is it like videos, photos?
It's pretty
Newspaper?
much videos and like sound editing,
Oh, okay.
and shit like that, sound effects and just things that.
Did that help you with your music? Like, do you produce your own music or?
A little bit. I don't produce. I have my hands on a lot of it. I used to produce my own shit like a long time ago when I first started, but I definitely feel like I got a pretty good ear, and me having that little bit of time in college definitely like kind of helped me kind of like tune in my sound and pay attention to detail.
What advice would you give to someone who's thinking about
Taking that class?
going to college or committing to music, committing on their like music goals? Because there are people like that around this.
In college?
No.
Or just-
They're like, let's say, they're in that state where they're probably still going to like a community college, or you know what I'm saying, or something like that, and they can finish school, or maybe they don't want to, but they think they should. But then they also have the music laying there for them, but they don't know what to choose. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I'm a
You ever been in that spot?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, shit, that's one of the reasons why I ended up dropping out anyway.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm a firm believer pretty much in like following your dreams, because at the end of the day, you can't put yourself in good positions. You can listen to your parents or whoever the hell's in your ear telling you to do this, and you can have all the money in the world, but if you're not satisfied or content with yourself, then I mean, there really ain't no point in even having it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like self-appreciation for things and all the eternal things are the most important things to me.
Yep.
You know, I think money comes after that. I think money is a added on bonus to that. You can have all the money in the world and not be happy with yourself. There's plenty of rich people that took their life where they constantly looking for the next fix.
Yeah.
Because they're never content with anything.
Yeah.
You gotta be content within yourself. So.
That is. Go ahead.
No,
You go ahead. No, mine was at the topic when I was just like talking about how like the money will come, and I didn't notice this till like not that long ago that like let's say if you look at all the people who are like super like like soccer players, Cristiano Ronaldo, like Messi, Canelo, or like people who are perfect or really good, master their craft. They were just doing it because they were passionate about it, and then they ended up getting paid for it millions and millions of dollars. Or like all the artists, like Lil Baby and everybody else, So a lot of people worry about the money now because, they gotta pay bills and all that and stuff. But if you commit to it and become the best at your craft, the money will follow no matter what.
Exactly.
So
you gotta stay true to it.
Yeah.
Stay true to it. It's all a process. You can't skip no steps in it, for real.
Yeah. And what I'm pretty much saying is like if you believe that, then you're going to go for the stars, shoot for the stars.
So
I can tell you believe it though.
Yeah, we can tell that.
Yeah, most that you gotta carry yourself like that, for real.
Yeah.
If you don't carry yourself like that, you like literally like people like, for example, I'm a basketball fan.
Yeah.
You see how all these crazy outfits the players come in when they walking in before the games. Shit, you look good, you feel good, you play good. You know what I mean? So you gotta carry the same demeanor.
Yeah.
Exactly. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna ask, for that class that you took, you recommend people to take it, or you feel like it was like, or
I mean, if that's the field you want, yeah, definitely. If you're like in the, like you said, film, music, anything to do with pretty much sound effects, sound, and like tuning in sound, implementing sound and shit like that, then it'll be good for you.
What about as an artist? So like when you took that class, you feel like it really helped, or is this kind of like little things that you didn't know that helped you?
It helped to a degree. There's some stuff that I feel like I guess wasn't necessary, it didn't really do much for me, but there were small like increment things that definitely I say I took with me. Like I said, it's really just attention to detail and sound, and then like I said, it has a lot to do with sound and film, so that can go into your directing skills later down the line. You know what I mean? When you got your hands on music videos, because like a lot of my music videos I like to be hands on. Fortunately, I got good videographers though, so I don't have to be too hands on if I don't want to. But I definitely like to have my hands on and give people ideas and even like angles with the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
What's the other? His name is David, right?
Davin.
Davin. When is he in KC? He moved.
Honestly, I don't know next time he's in KC, but he's out in Vegas now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whenever he comes back to town, I'm definitely gonna tap in with you, my boy.
Yes.
You know, or I'm gonna have to come to you. We gotta get another video, man. But
he's a cool dude.
But yeah, he's a real good dude for sure.
And for that video you dropped, do you guys play like set up specific scenes? Cause saw you guys were in the bus and stuff like that. Do you like pick your scenes as in like, oh, I want to do this in this scene, or is it kind of like Golden Boy kind of directing in a way, or how does that go about your music videos?
Golden Boy is he's super hands on. So me and him, like, we always throwing ideas at each other. We just compromise for what it is. But most of that video was that was definitely him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So about your music videos, you usually have someone direct it, or because you said he shot 2. Mm-hmm. So what about the other ones that you have?
Demon. I had my hands on it a little bit, but definitely we had a whole different plan in mind, which was crazy for Demon. It just ended up not working out. He was like trying to get me in a restaurant or some shit, like working in the back. Like, I don't know how he was gonna pull it off, but like we was trying to pull them strings, and we thought we almost had it, but we didn't. Mm-hmm. So somehow he just ended up coming to the idea to revert it to a basketball game. And to keep it 100 with you, keep it a band. I wasn't even really with it at first. I was like, I don't know if I want a basketball game for my music video.
Yeah.
But I forgot what song he showed me as a reference. I think it was like Tiger has some song that has like a basketball video like type of theme in it, and he showed me some other video. But I ended up just trusting his gut, running with it, and I was like mad nervous because it's like I'm a person, like, I'm cool. I know a lot of people. A lot of people fuck with me, but like I don't like relying on a lot of people for anything. You know what I mean? So it's kind of nerve-wracking for me personally to like ask a bunch of people to come out to the video and then have expectations for them to show up. I like relying on myself, as you can see. I do everything myself. You know what I'm saying? So that shit kind of like, you know, be putting me on edge, but it ended up turning out really well. Had like 30 people out there, 35.
That's good.
Had a full game out there, and the video turned out real good. So
that's good.
No, I feel that though. Imagine like, because we've seen that happen to people. They'll like throw out like an event or something, and like only 3 people show up.
It's a part of the game. It's definitely a part of the game, and that was a learning experience. And it also showed me how many people I know would pop out if I were to ask. You know what I mean? So I really got to see some of my support.
Yeah, that's good.
So it was cool.
Do you prefer to get it directed? Your music videos directed?
If you know what you're doing. Yeah. But I'm a person. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not with the idea, I'll let you know.
Okay.
We can run it back. Yeah, I can't have any bad quality come out. I'm very particular.
That's good though, especially because you're paying for it. It's coming out.
Absolutely. If I'm paying, no matter what it is, 500, 600, 700, 800, 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure my work is up to part of my standards. You know what I mean? So if we gotta run them scenes back, or you gotta go re-edit, I mean, you know, I'll let you know respectfully. You know? But.
And then, did you ever mention how you met Scotty?
I think I did. I reached out to him.
You reached out to him?
I think it was Instagram.
Okay.
I told him I was fucking with his song. I think it was Mojo.
Oh yeah, Mojo.
That's what got my attention, and I was just like, I got this song I've been sitting on for a year. I've been sitting on for like over a year, and I was just like, shit, I need a open on it.
Okay.
He said it was hard, so.
And how long did that take to get that song out that you had with him?
He sent me the verse back like in a couple of days.
Okay.
Like quick, so that was solid. And then we probably got the video shot in like June. Sometime in June, I think, and then we ended up just dropping it now. So
that's good.
Yeah, it was like a 4-month, I guess, span.
Do you like think about when to drop, or is it kind of when you get that gut feeling like, oh, I should drop it like today or tomorrow?
It's a little bit of both, but usually I have shit planned out. To be honest with you, I've had like everything planned out since at least since like May.
Okay.
From like all these singles and like freestyles and stuff I've been dropping. My goal was, since I took a small break, got to get my buzz back and kind of get in the flow of things. Drop my Churchill's Down freestyle, drop my Cortex freestyle. So just rapping over other beats, other people's songs, you know what I'm saying, doing my own thing on them, having people rock with it. And then.
Are you good at freestyling?
On the spot, I'm decent. I'm definitely decent.
Okay. Just
you gonna have me bust out?
Do you want to or not? It's up to you.
Oh no, that's today.
Okay. You're good.
I appreciate that though.
Yeah, for sure. Where you see yourself in 2 years from now?
2 years from now.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot further than where I'm at now. I say at least to a point where I can pay some bills with my damn music. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can at least like triple what I got going on right now as far as like fans. You know what I'm saying? Finances, everything. I feel like I'm on a good path. I think within the next 2 years, for me, I think I got enough songs where I only take my number for somebody. So
yeah,
I definitely see something good.
And then you say you plan ahead. How far ahead do you plan? Like, let's say by like next year in January, how far do you plan? Like 4 months or 5 months, or how does that go for you?
I say probably like 2 months at minimum, and I say max probably like 6.
6?
Yeah, probably like 6 out.
That's good though.
Yeah, and
that's not bad.
It gives me like a good gives me a good outlook on everything, because if something has to get changed, I still have like that 6-month window to like change a date from like, I don't know, like October 12th to the 28th. Since I had to push that back, I just pushed the next release back 2 weeks from when that was. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a domino effect.
Is there something that you do to stay consistent? Because I know sometimes like I've heard of artists or know people that like they'll be like, oh yeah, like my album's gonna drop like this date. And then we get with them, they're like, oh, like I kind of procrastinated, I'm kind of going to push it back. So what helps you be consistent with your music?
That's a good question. Honestly. Just discipline, honestly. You really just got to stay to your gut, you know. Now, if there's something obvious where, like, I don't know, like, Drake decides to drop on the same day as you, like you decide to drop on a Friday or some shit, all your attention will get took away, and you strategically like, oh, well, let me push that back. That makes sense. But outside of like major releases or something like that, I mean, there ain't really no reason for you to push it back unless like it's either that or the quality's not up to par or something like that. Or you waiting for a feature. This has to be like something specific,
Yeah. What advice would you have for people who are doing music, like something to keep them maybe consistent, or just in general that you wish you knew when you started music, taking it seriously?
There's a lot of things, to be honest with you. One word of advice, I'd be like, don't get discouraged. Everybody has their humble beginnings. You know what I mean? Just keep pushing. The more consistent you get with your work and the better quality work that you get is the better outcome, and that's how your fan base is pretty much so that's how you solidify your fan base. What I would say, you could build it from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? When things are rough, you're always gonna have people along the way to support you. Once you start getting those outside people reaching in and people really tapping in with you, it has to be because your quality, your consistency, work ethic, and pretty much etc. So it's like I didn't really start seeing consistent results outside of like the SoundCloud era, I'd say, until like 2019. And it was because I was carrying myself. Like you was talking about the IG, constantly promoting, putting music out consistently, putting out bodies of work, music videos for people to grab on and be visual to. It just takes stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah.
You on TikTok?
Yeah, I told myself I'd never be a TikTok nigga either, bro. That's what's crazy, but I mean, it's not like I'm on there dancing or no shit, but this is basically to promote my music. It's definitely
Well, now it's like everybody wants to be a TikTok. Every female wants to be like TikTok famous. So it's not at first, like within like when it came out, it was like, bro, like I'm not trying to like dance and shit.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
It looked mad corny.
Yeah. Just to have an account. It was corny. So everybody was like not trying to show their usernames when they would repost TikToks or something like that.
Nah, yeah, facts. But my girl's the one who got me to do it.
Yeah, it's the way, because I mean, I say like what Scotty was like, try not to take it seriously, because I think that's the best way to blow up on there. If you're on there promoting like a song and say, go listen to this out now. TikTok people are haters. They're just trying to get entertainment and stuff. So what I would do, and this is my advice, is like if you're you playing basketball or something, try to make some content with that or something like that, and then probably get an alt account, make a fake account, and put your song in the video, and then pretty much get your friends to comment on the TikTok, and then have the alt account say, oh, this song is blah 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 blah, and then pin it. So then it'll seem like it's like a fan or someone, and then that's because that's a kind of that's some way. That's a way so like the haters we'll be like, oh yeah, he's not trying to promote his music, but someone fucks with it, so I'm gonna go give it a listen.
No, that's smart as hell.
So
look at you, man. You should be a
I would try to do
PR or some shit.
I would try doing some shit like that, because all I see on my TikTok is like people around KC promoting their music, but it's just like them like, you know, jamming to it, and it's saying go listen to this, and like it only gets like 12 likes or 12 views, and that's not the way to go. You got to give people entertainment, something to laugh at, or something to, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. No, I understand. It's something that damn near really don't even have nothing to do with your music for real.
Yeah,
Just play the music in the
for real,
background.
bro. Yeah, and Scotty's got it figured out, because like what he was telling us is like, you know, he just put some like Steph Curry dancing to it, and it blew up, and that's the way to go. And a lot of people who blow up on TikTok, they don't take it seriously. But pretty much what I'm just trying to say is just like focus on like, don't focus too much on it, just bullshit it, but you should definitely put the shit on TikTok.
Most definitely. I'll definitely take your advice on that. That was well thought. I can tell you sat down and really thought about that. And
because a lot of people, I know that a lot of artists been thinking that like they need to pay a TikToker to put their music, but it's not. It's not the way to go. But
especially because we have it easier, I feel like, in today's society, because it's as quick as like recording and clicking a button like to post it, rather than, you know, before it was like flyers, you know, you had to go out and put flyers.
Oh, physical.
Physical. Now it's like you got so much social media that it's like easier too.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. I think we're blessed to be in this era, especially the technology, how fast music can get to other people. It's like just like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes one person, and the next person's gonna repost after them. Like one can turn into 100,000.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's the right song, the right moment for you.
Yeah.
So I think that's the beauty in Twitter, Instagram, you know what I'm saying, TikTok. Because it's just that one post, that one share that spreads on, and it's just infectious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
what's an artist that's like up there, like famous, that you would like to work with?
that's tough, man. I love music so much. It's more than one, for real.
You can say more than one too.
Yeah.
I would definitely say, of course, you gotta put Drizzy up there. You gotta I'll tap in with Aubrey for sure. I would say Kanye, Trav, I love Cole and Kendrick. Baby's hard. Love Baby, to be specific. Yeah, man, it's a plethora. I listen to everybody.
Anybody in the city that's like maybe getting up there or something that you
still haven't worked with?
Yeah, I definitely say I'd probably say like D-Walk, Kai. Kai is super hard. I definitely like his vibe. I think he don't sound like nobody. And then if I have a third one, I say maybe like a Dane, something like that. He got his own lane too. So.
What's up, bro? What are your motivators? Like, what motivates you?
Myself, honestly, and then seeing other people in my field doing what they do. You know, a lot of people going up in the city right now. Hip hop, the #1 genre in the world right now. It's just hot. Just seeing how many people blowing up every week. You know what I'm saying? The things that hip hop's being able to do for people, and just me loving hip hop and the culture as it is. You know, I want to be a part of that. You know, and I want to be there at the highest level. You know what I'm saying? So that's motivation enough as is.
Do you have a goal, like, when you get up there? Like, let's say you go viral, and then do you have a goal, like, when you get up there, something that you want to do for, like, maybe the community or, like, yourself, maybe, like, brand company or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely. First thing I do when I touch bread as far as community-wise, I'm repping 2 cities, you know what I'm saying? I've been here in Kansas City for, like, 10 years now, so I consider myself one of y'all, you know what I'm saying? And but I'm originally from Topeka, so I'm gonna have to hit Topeka first because Topeka really needs the resources more than Kansas City. You know what I mean? I'd love to build real high quality studios, you know what I'm saying, in the city for them. After school programs, just stuff to keep kids from just being on bullshit, keep them inside, and if they love music, that's what they can really work on.
Yeah.
Maybe some more gyms, you know, just the little things, you know what I mean? Like, we the capital of the state, Topeka is, and the school I went to, Topeka High, she was the closest school to the capital. We ain't got no school, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, a lot more money needs to be funded there, and I would, if I had the ability, I would definitely like put on for my city and help out any way I could.
That's good.
For sure.
That's good to hear.
And what was the other one?
Like any investments or businesses or anything like that?
That's a good question. That's a real good question. I'm pretty simple-minded. I'll probably, it'd be a lot easier for me to tap into real estate. Not saying you need hella bread to tap into real estate, but definitely tap into real estate. And then people don't realize how big trucking is getting right now. I definitely get my hands on some semi-trucks.
Yeah.
And shit like that.
Yeah, those are big.
Yeah, anything that's going to give me passive income, things that don't die out.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like transporting things is something that like is always going to be needed. Shipping is always going to be needed. You know what I mean?
You think robots ever gonna take over?
like with the world or something? Or just take over people work?
No. Trucking, because there's already Tesla self-driving trucks.
It could. It definitely could. That's definitely a possibility. That's something I have to think about. And if there's any way I can get my hands on that, I'm gonna do that too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, if that's the case, I mean, shit, robots can fuck a lot of people's money up. To be real with
They
you.
really do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
It would be crazy how the world's changing quick too.
yeah, most definitely. Progressively all the time.
Yeah. Imagine 10 years from now, fucking. I feel like there's gonna be self-driving trucks in like 10 years from now.
I believe you think in 10 years though?
Probably less. I'm saying like fully in 10 years, like it'll be like probably.
I'm not mad at that though, because I mean, like you said, they already got the Tesla self-driving stuff. So
Yeah, bro.
I
And then
wouldn't put
like
it past.
the Amazon like drones
Mm.
and shit like that, you know, they're gonna be
Like,
all that
sure.
shit. And if they're like electric, it saves for the economy, you know, because that's what, you know, the world's trying to lead towards. So that's gonna be cool.
Shit's
What?
scary.
Yeah, it is. It is. Have you seen them like deep fakes and all that shit?
You
Like,
said deep fakes.
like you know how like deep fakes, like
Oh, you talking about them like realistic ass faces?
yeah,
that shit creepy.
bro, that shit
With the
creepy,
facial expressions
bro.
and shit.
Shit's getting weird now. But yeah, bro. Any other hobbies, activities, or things you like to do? We're trying to get like the audience and people who fuck with you when they see this, like get to know a little bit more about you, you know?
Damn, man. I mean, shit. Like I said, outside of sports games, I like to kick it with the homies. Step outside. I'll definitely. I enjoy going to shows. You know what I'm saying? Supporting other people and stuff like that. It was crazy. I've never actually. I've never been to an actual concert.
Okay.
Like a big like a major artist concert type
Okay.
thing. But like local shows and stuff like that, I enjoy stepping out and doing that.
No, yeah, that's
Have
cool.
you performed here in the city or anything like that for any like small events or any indoor events out?
Yeah, but I haven't performed since like right at the end of 2019 when
Oh,
COVID hit.
okay,
That
okay.
kind of slowed everything down. So now I'm picking back up. But yeah, I performed like 3 or 4 times
Okay.
throughout the city. So
How does that go? I know like I feel like you have to prepare yourself as in performance wise, not just with your music, but like, you know, whether you're walking, dancing, like how you interact with the crowd, you know? Do you ever practice that, or it's something that you're waiting a little bit more to like, you know, perform a little bit more to get to that?
No, I mean, no funny shit. I mean, since I've been making music, like I fuck around. I used to catch myself in the mirror, like you would thought I was on some crazy shit just practicing. Like, ask anybody that don't work with me if you end up, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, interviewing somebody that doesn't work in the studio with me. Like, I'm like, it's like clockwork. Because chances are, if I came in prepared with that verse, I done rehearsed that shit about 30, 40 times. So when I go in there, I get my verse knocked out in like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay.
Song done type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real fast worker. It comes to me pretty easy at this point because I done worked on it so much. And then, shit, since I was young, I love this music shit. I'll fuck around. If I'm in the room by myself or I turn the radio down in the car, I'll fuck around. I'll practice this shit, you know what I'm saying? Answering questions, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking to nobody, you know what I'm saying? So like I live for it, you know?
Yeah.
So you gotta definitely, like I said, embody everything that you wanna become. So
It's true.
That's hard, bro.
Very true.
Well, bro, I think we're about to wrap it up because the cameras are about to die. We're definitely going to try and get you back on, you know, have the people audience have some questions for you next time. Is there anything you want to promote? Where can they find you?
New music video and audio out on all streaming platforms. Far Gone featuring the Scotty. Tap in with me, man. The hottest shit in the city right now.
Yes, sir. Well,
Go ahead.
Apple Music, you said? You
Yeah,
got
Apple Music, Spotify, everything. SoundCloud, Tidal, anything you can think of.
Alright.
We'll put his link down in the description.
Yep.
You got anything, Nye?
No, we appreciate you coming through, you know, and keep working, man. Keep working.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate y'all having me.
So just remember your goal in 2 years that we gonna remind you in 2 years.
Yeah, we're gonna hit you up in
go
2
for
years
it.
and be like, yeah, you gotta watch this shit and
For
see
sure.
what you yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys have any questions, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.